Alright guys, we're back to another video. This will be a very fast video on trading. It's for the noobs. That'll help the noobs understand what to do, what not to do really fast in trading. So, I've got myself a trader brig here. It's one of the trade ships that you will need if you're to do trading in this game. There's a trader lynx. It doesn't hold as much, but it is very fast. A trader snow only holds about 900 into the hold. It can be quite quick. And then you have the trader brig, you have then a Lagros Venture, or an LGV as they call it, and then an Indianman trade ship. Now the Indianman will hold 40 of any material, and that is the biggest trade ship you have in the game at the moment. It is also a little bit slower, obviously, because it holds a lot more. So we're just going to go with this trader brig real quick. Here's what we do, real fast. We're going to get into this. Come right over here to the shop. So open up the shop. You're going to click on resources, trading. You will then look at these resources here. These are all trade goods for the most part. Over here you have the buy and you have the sell. This is going to show you how much you buy it for, and this will show you how much is available. So each of the one on the bottom is the available. The one on top with the coin shows you how much you're going to purchase this for. Now, the big mistake is a lot of people just start purchasing things. Okay, I'm just going to buy a little of this, little of that, and a little everything. No. Right off the bat, I've already looked some of these up. This is what you're going to want to do to find the best deal that you can. Is you'll pick one, say Swedish Iron or Danish Beer. Let's pick Danish Beer. Right now it's 2,023 reals. What you're going to do to make sure that you're going to actually profit from this trade is open up your map, click M. It's going to open up your map. You're going to come up here to More. Down here to Trading Tool. You're going to open that up. You'll then click in the search for Danish Beer. Alright. Now this is right here is going to show you the distance. Weight 100 for Danish Beer. That's how much it's going to weigh per unit. Distance, you can increase this or decrease it. The more you decrease it, it'll just show you the closest ports. So ports around in this area. We're going to increase it as much as we can. Now, the rule for trading, and the devs have it set up this way, the further you sail, the more money these items are going to be worth. So if I sail from this end of the map clear over to the other end of the map, up here, that's where I'm going to get the most money. But that is at least 5-hour sail if you don't hit the wind boost. It's a long sail. It's going to take you a long time. We're going to go for about half of that. We're going to look around in this area to hopefully trade from Swedish port to Swedish port. That's how we're going to run this one. So Danish Beer. Right here, you're going to come into here and you'll hit buy. Click it twice so you can go to the lowest number, 2023. St. John's, that's where we're at. You're going to look for St. John's, this is the port we're in. We want to go about half the distance. Oh, if that will slide. No. There we go, click it that way. And we're going to look for probably whole over Bluefields, Great Corn, Prince of Polka, Great River. We're going to look for one of these ports down here. So let's look for Bluefields out of here. Okay, well, if there's Tiburon, Las Gunaves, it's got to be Jeremy, still a little ways further. So there's Hollover, Great Corn, so it's going to be right around here somewhere. Great Corn, Hollover, should be closer than that. Here's Prince of Polka. Oh, that's right, we forgot to click on Sell. We need to do that first. Click on sell, so that drops it down to the lowest number. Now we might be able to find where we're looking here. I was getting a little off topic. Now let's see where we can find it. We want to go up here a little bit more. Bluefields right there. See, it was already up at the top. I should have just clicked sell and it would have went straight from it. So you're going to buy it for 2,023. Then you're going to come over here and sell it in Bluefields for 15,585. So it's that is a pretty decent chunk of profit. Now you got to remember there is 10% taxes in each port, so you're going to pay an extra 10% off your taxes here, and then pay another 10% when you sell it here. So you will not make the full amount, but you will make close to. So let's buy some of that. let's head it over to Bluefields. Let's see, my hold, I can hold about 21 in here because I have the perk hold optimization. Because I have hold optimization, that's going to help out. Now I also have sextant, that way I can just see where I'm at when I'm trading. It just helps me a little bit more. Alright, 21 of those. Danish beer for 40,000. Price with the tax is going to be 46,000. I'll buy that. We're going to open this up. We're going to find Danish beer. I right click, send it to the hold. Oh, that might still be too much. Oh, it's because I've got some cannons on here, don't I? Let's just open this up in -1. Alright, so now I did 20. I can hold up to 21, but I have some rear end cannons just in case something happens. So I did 20 instead, just for that little extra weight. Alright, well, let's head off. We're going to head off down to Bluefields, and we'll trade it down there. Alright, we are now leaving Swedish waters. Now this is going to be quite a long sail. Luckily the developers put in these things right here called wind boosts. You're going to want to hit these wind boosts, click on it, hit activate, and it's going to make your ship go faster for a certain amount of time. It's pretty simple. So now that we're getting away from Swedish waters, usually it's the takeoff and the landing that are the most dangerous in any waters. You're going to go up here, hit show protractor. This is why I said it's nice to have sextant on, because it shows you right where your ship is. Zoom out. Let's go over here to Bluefields. And, well, we can put it on there, and we'll just have to dodge anything in the way. Alright, we'll go straight from there. Hit the M key, and as you see, it'll show this little red line. You're going to want to line up your ship with that red line as soon as possible so that you can get as most accurate as possible. There we go. That way, after we hit this wind boost, we'll click on that. We'll just take on off. We'll see you in Bluefields. Alright guys, we've now made it into Bluefields. Once you arrive to your destination, first thing you're going to do, go to your hold, open it up, right click on whatever product you have, send it to warehouse. You can close that. You can then see it's right here in the warehouse. First thing you're going to do, go to shop, resources, trading, scroll down till you find your product right here, 1558. There we go. And again, that is unfortunate. 31 reals goes to that, so you made just a teeny little less. That is unfortunate, but it is what it is. There we go. Now if you come over here, you can open up your history right here. Your history, it's going to show you bought 21. Yes, we bought 21. We only sold 20 because we're missing the one here. But you still only spent about 42,000 reals, 42,000 silver, and you made 311. That is, I mean, no one's doubting. That's quite the difference right there. That is trading. Now, if you really want to, you can then start looking up these other products here in Bluefields, seeing what you want to buy and sell. One little tip tricks is don't go for these ones that are only going for 500. They're a little bit smaller. If you really want to make some big bucks, you go for the things that are in the thousands, 2,000, 4,000, 5,000. Historical artifacts and these stone masks, they usually sell for quite a bit. We can look that up right now and see what we can find. Let's do historical artifacts real quick. So again, type M, open that up, trader tool. Historical artifacts. Let's see. Right here we are in Bluefields. Bluefields, you're gonna buy it for 4,000. Let's turn around and sell it. St. John's. We can go right back to St. John's. Sell it for 27,680. So again, you're buying it from Bluefields right here at 4,000. You're over tripling your price right back at St. John's. So you can turn straight back around and head all the way home. And that is a nice little trade run. That's just from one port to the next. Let's close this. This gets in the way. There we go. So that's going right back from Bluefields up to St. John's. Now, yes, that was a little bit of a long sail. So real quick, if you were to buy it from here, you could have actually maybe sailed it even half this distance right here to Les Cayes. That would have been a good one to sail it to in a Russian port. Down here at Santa Marta, Cartagena de Indias, these are all ports that probably would have bought it, and you would have made still decent money, maybe a little bit less than half of what you just made here. So again, the longer you sail, the more money you're going to make. One more quick thing, you'll notice I'm putting my mouse over certain ports that have an orange line going from them. Let's do this from here in the British port. So Kingston, Port Royal, is the capital of Great Britain in this game. As you can tell, it's got orange lines going out of it. It's because it is the capital of this region. So if you hold your mouse over Carlisle, a white line goes back to Port Royal, stating that that is the capital of the region. Over here, Savannah-la-Mar is the capital of both these two ports here. Down here, Pedro Cay has its own little capital here as well. These capitals, as you can tell, seem to have a little white outline. They're a little bit more important than these underlying ports. That's because you will have more material to buy, you have more material to sell from capital to capital. These other small ports do have one or two trade goods that you can buy those. Sometimes they're the same price, sometimes they're a little less or a little bit more. But it's always best to take from capital to capital. That is where you'll make the most money. I could have probably just easily bought Danish Beer from St. John's right here and sold it to Gustavia. I would have only made maybe 1,000 to 2,000 difference in my profits. So, but that's because it's such a short sale. The other thing is you got to be careful of these capital zones because when it's a nation's capital, you see this big outlying line that goes around it. That is the privateer zone. And if you are in I believe a 5th rate or above, a privateer fleet, which is a super fast AI NPC fleet, will come chase you down. It will attack you and it will sink you. So it's always best to try and avoid an enemy nation's capital if you're going to trade. That is just a tidbit that some people tend to forget to inform you. You never want to go inside these lines that you're seeing here and over here in Gustavia. See the big outline, white line? You don't want to go in that zone. If you're not part of that nation, you will get attacked by an AI that is very powerful and it will sink you right off the bat. So that is Trading 101 for the noobs. A few tidbits and tricks just so you understand what's going on there. Again, just try and trade from capital to capital is where you're going to make the most money. A long distance is the best way. Just make sure you look up what resources you need, what resources you want to buy, and get to trading. If you have any questions, please submit them in the YouTube channel. Let me know any of your questions. I'll see if I can answer them.